Your brain decides before you choose. That's right, scientists can predict your decisions seconds before you consciously know. You're not as in control as you pretend to be. Your brain can process an image in 13 milliseconds. Eyes can take in a picture faster than you can finish the sentence. Maybe use that power for something better than Instagram stalking. Your bones are stronger than concrete to a skeleton could withstand insane pressure, if only your willpower was half as strong. Literally shrinking your hippocampus genius. Your body has trillions of cells, but you can't control. One Cravenger, a walking miracle of biology, with 37 trillion cells working 24/7 CF. You can't stop eating crap food at 2 a.m. Pathetic. 99.9% of your DNA is identical to everyone else's Sayu. Think you're unique. You're basically a photocopy of everyone around you. The only difference is what you do. No wonder you're behind on everything. The average person has 6,000 thoughts a day, and most of yours are the same recycled nonsense. Maybe swap out a few of them for something useful. Spend 90,000 hours at work. That's a third of your life. If you hate your job, that's your fault for settling. Fix it. Your body replaces 330 billion cells every day. Your body is upgrading itself nonstop. But your mindset is stuck on factory settings. Your subconscious runs 95% of your life, you think. You're making conscious choices. Nope, you're on autopilot almost all the time. Better start programming it. Lack of sleep makes you gain weight and get dumber. Keep bragging about your hustle and for hours of sleep. You're basically bragging that you're fat and stupid by design. You still feel alone. You have instant access to billions of people, yet you cry about feeling isolated. Maybe turn your screen into a tool instead of a pacifier. Your habits make up 40% of your day almost. Half your actions are habits, not decisions. You don't need more motivation, you need better habits. Your brain uses 20% of your energy. Your brain is a power hog burning calories just to think. Maybe feed it something smarter than reality TV. Your fear of failure is usually just ego war, scared to look stupid, not to fail. Get over yourself. Nobody's thinking about you as much as you think they are. You'll be dead way sooner than you expect. Morbid truth. Most people overestimate how much time they have left. One day you'll blink and it'll be over. Start acting like your life matters. Keep pretending you're in control. Over 60% of companies in 2025 literally have AI deciding what you see, what you buy, and whether you even have a job. So if you're not learning how this stuff works, congratulations, you're the product. There's 8.1 billion people. In 2025, the world population smashed past 8.1 billion, and you're one tiny speck in this overflowing human soup. Get over it and start doing something that actually matters. Fossil fuels are officially the dumbest investments. Till clinging to your gas-guzzling dinosaur car, pathetic. Solar and wind are cheaper almost everywhere. And your excuses are as outdated as your flip phone. Fake videos are so good, you'll believe anything. AI-generated videos in 2025 are so real, even the experts can barely tell them apart. Next time you share some viral proof, remember you probably fell for a deepfake genius. Driverless cars finally kicked human drivers to the curb. You thought autonomous cars were science fiction. They're here, rolling around cities with 0 humans inside, while you're still fumbling with parallel parking. Embarrassing, the sky is clogged with 10,000 satellites, and it's hotter than your excuses. 22.5 might be the hottest year ever. And no, it's not a fluke. It's called climate change. And your "I'll recycle later" attitude isn't helping. mRNA treatments are tackling cancer, genetic disorders, and more. Maybe try learning something useful instead of your 12th reality show. Smartphones stopped growing in sales because everyone's sliding into AR glasses and AI wearables. But sure, keep bragging about your cracked iPhone 12. Imagine knowing your health risks and ancestry, but choosing ignorance instead. You've been telling yourself the same tired stories. I'm too busy, I'm not ready, I'll start later. But let's be honest, later is the fairy tale you keep whispering to yourself so you don't have to face the truth. You're scared, you're comfortable, you're addicted to playing small. And while you're busy clinging to your safe little bubble, someone out there with half your talent is making moves, stacking cash, and building a life. They don't need a vacation from Dot. So today, I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to smack you with reality like the rude friend who loves you too much to watch you waste another year. If you're brave enough to listen, these are the reminders you need. The ones that sting a little, ones that might piss you off, and the ones that, if you let them, could change your life. Take a breath. Let your ego sit this one out. You're not a tree, bro. You do realize you're not stuck, right? You're not a damn tree. You can literally move. Random fact, trees can actually migrate slowly. They spread their seeds over generations. You, on the other hand, have legs and Wi-Fi. Use them. Your boss isn't your parent. Quit acting like your manager is your mommy giving you an allowance. You don't need their permission to build your own income. Curious fact, the average person spends 90,000 hours at work in their lifetime. You really want to spend it making someone else rich. Comfort zones are broke zones. That's why people never leave. Weird fact, lobsters never stop growing. Meanwhile, you're sitting here, shrinking your dreams because Karen and HR might judge you. Your paycheck is hush money. Over 40% of Americans have less than $400 saved for emergencies. You think your paycheck is security. Cute. You're not 12-stop needing gold stars. You don't need a performance review to validate you. Build your own damn thing and clap for yourself. Curious fact, the guy who invented Spanx started with $5,000 and no experience. Now she's a billionaire. No excuses. If you died, they'd replace you in a week. Harsh, but true. Your precious job would post your role on LinkedIn before your funeral flowers wilted. Weird fact, in ancient Egypt, workers got paid in beer. So technically, you're just a fancier version of that. Your dreams won't chase you, newsflash. The life you want doesn't send friend requests. You gotta get up and go after it yourself. Small fact, Amazon started in a garage. Yours is just full of old crap and excuses. You're wasting your prime years playing safe. You think you'll have more energy at 60? Cute. Most millionaires made their first million between ages 27 and 42. The clock's ticking. Buddy, the average millionaire has 7 income streams. You've got a paycheck and a caffeine addiction. Later is lying to you. Keep saying you'll start later. Later is a myth. Later is how people stay, broke and bitter. Small fact, the average person will regret not taking risks way more than failing. Regret is worse than failure. Remember that? You're not paid what you're worth. Let's be real, your boss could pay you less. You're worth way more, but you'll never see it staying comfy. Fact, CEOs earn 351 times more than the average worker. You're funding their yacht. You're renting your life by the hour every time you clock in. Renting out your hours like cheap motel rooms. Time is the only thing you can't get back. Even billionaires can't buy another minute. Your stable job is a trap. They call it stability. But it's just a cage with dental benefits. Small fact, over 70% of employees are disengaged at work. Translation, they hate it and still show up? Why are you one of them? Your boss's dream is funded by your settling. Ever think about that? Your talent, energy, and time are making their dreams real, while you keep yours on the shelf. Fact, Walt Disney got fired for lacking imagination. Imagine if he'd just stayed employed forever. No one's coming to save you, sorry. But no secret millionaire uncle is leaving you a fortune. It's you versus your excuses. Weird fact, over 600,000 new businesses open every year in the US. Most of those founders had no clue what they were doing. They just started. And excitement. Feel exactly the same physiologically. Your heart races. You sweat, your adrenaline spikes. It's the same for fear or excitement. You're just too chicken to call it excitement and do the damn thing. The average person thinks they'll have time later until they're dead. Keep telling yourself there's time. Newsflash, you don't have forever. One day you'll run out of tomorrows. Start acting like it matters, because it does. You spend 3 years of your life just eating. You've basically wasted over 1,000 days stuffing your face. Maybe spend some of that time feeding your brain instead of your gut. Peaks at 25, but you're still coasting by age 25. Your brain hits its max processing power. So if you're older and still haven't figured out how to be useful, the problem isn't your ejitsu. The average person reads less than 1 book a year. You wonder why you're broke, bored, and basic. It's because you'd rather watch cat videos than read a damn book.